This is Chechnya, May of 2004, a parade on the 59th anniversary celebration commemorating the defeat of Nazi Germany in World War II. A bomb blast rocks the stadium in the capital city, killing more than a dozen people, including the newly elected Chechen president and other government officials. Dozens more suffer injuries from the explosion that came from a bomb built into a concrete pillar. This is why experts fear that despite Russian President Vladimir Putin's so-called Ring of Steel security in Sochi, it may already be too late.
Assuming that it's 100% effective, although nothing ever is, he set it up long after the Sochi Games were announced and construction started. That means that cells had the opportunity to move into place long before that construction.
Ian Von Gordon is Director of Operations at the Diplomatic Protection Training Institute in Youngstown, Ohio, which provides security to civilians in high-threat environments. He's an expert on terror groups in the North Caucasus.
So there's probably people who applied to work for either contractors, construction companies, or the Olympics itself, and then they were brought in by those companies as contractors or employees.
An estimated 100,000 contractors have been working in and around Sochi building venues for these Olympic Games. They expand sewers, they drive buses, and it is nearly impossible to vet all of them, says Glenn Howard, president of the Jamestown Foundation, a research institute in Washington, D.C.
So this is a big problem just by itself, and the people that have already come to Sochi to work, they could have planted a bomb.
Like the parade in 2004. Experts say Chechen separatists may have planted those explosives in the stadium structure as many as 3 months earlier.
I think I would be very surprised if there was not a bombing or something happened between now and the actual Olympics when it starts on February 6th.
Sochi is just west of a neighboring Caucasus region where separatists have vowed to fight Russians to the death. Andrew Kutchins is director of the Russia and Eurasia program at the Center for Strategic and International Studies in Washington. He says the Games may be too good an opportunity for extremists to pass.
Sochi is the holy grail, I would think, for a terrorist, Islamic jihadist terrorist individual or group to go after. So in a way, we have kind of the ultimate showdown.
You have an unusual or unprecedented situation where you have people from all over the world, civilians, participating in a highly publicized event.
While Russia continues its effort to keep terrorism out of Sochi, the biggest threat to securing the Olympic Games may already be inside. In Washington, I'm Arash Arabasadi for VOA News.